An hour later, Edward telephoned Wallis. The Prime Minister says that a storm is coming. Edward said, "So I want you to go away." Wallis packed her bag and left the France. Then Edward went to see his mother. It was a sad, strong, and angry meeting. "Do you know what you are doing?" the Queen asked. "Look out of that window. Outside this place there are 400 million people who call you king. They need you. And you will leave all this for Mr. Simpson." "Yes, mother, I will. I'm in love." "Love?" Queen Mary shouted. "You are a king. You must love your country first." "But I am also a man," Edward said softly, "and there's nothing that I can do." That afternoon, the king telephoned Winston Churchill, one of his close friends. "I have some sad news," Edward began. "Last night, Mr. Bedwin came to see me. I have decided to go away next week." "Do you mean on holiday, sir?" "No, Winston. I am leaving England. I am never coming back. George will be king." "But that's not right, sir. You are a free man. You must stand and fight." "No," the king said. "I have seen war and it's a terrible thing. I don't want to fight again." "But the people love you, and they want Wallis to be queen." "Perhaps they do," Edward repeated, "but she cannot be queen. My enemies are stronger than I am. I am just a sailor, and when the wind changes, the sea moves and it takes my boat away." A few days later, Mr. Churchill came to see Edward at Buckingham Palace. At first the king was quiet. Then he said, "This is my last night in England. Winston, I love this country. I wanted to be a modern, kind king. I wanted to change the world, but they stopped me, and now I have to leave." It was 10 o'clock. Edward stood up and walked over to the window. In the dark streets below there were hundreds of people. They were singing and calling his name. "Edward, Edward, we love Edward," they shouted. "Long live the king! Long live the love!" Suddenly, the king turned to Mr. Churchill. "Why is this happened to me, Winston?" he cried. "What have I done wrong?" He sat down and put his head in his hand. There was a silence in the room, but through the open window came the shouting from the street. "Long life Edward! Long life love! Long life Edward! Long life love!" Mr. Churchill came over and put his hands on the king's arm. Edward looked up. "Thank you, Winston," he said. "You are a good friend to me." "Thank you, sir, and you are a good king." At 10 o'clock the next morning the telephone rang in Edward's bedroom. "They are ready for you now, sir," a voice said. The king walked so slowly down the stairs. In front of him there was an open door. The family were waiting for him. His mother sat near the window, dressed in black. His brother stood beside her. "How close they are," the king thought. On a small table in the center of the room there was a piece of paper. Edward sat down and read these words: "I, Edward the 18th, King of Great Britain, King of India, King of Australia, King of New Zealand, King of Canada, King of Kenya, King of Nigeria, King of Burma, King of Malaya, King of Singapore, and King of 32 other countries, have today given the crown to my brother George. God be with him and all his people. December 1936. Edward took a pen and wrote his name at the bottom of the page. Then he stood up and kissed his brother's hand. I never wanted this to happen, George said. This is the roadstead of my life. Edward walked over to his mother. Before I kiss you, she said, there are something that I want to say. I have never understood you. True, this morning you were a king, but tonight you will run from England like a leaf, alone, angry, afraid. You think that you are free, but you are not. You cannot be free. Everyone needs their family. Everyone needs their home. And tonight you have lost both those things. I love you. I'm your mother's and nothing can change that. But if you marry that woman, you will break my heart. Go now. It is all very sad. Edward kissed Queen Mary's hand. Then he turned and walked away. The next day, Edward returned to Windsor Castle. He went into a small, cool room at the top of the building. From there, he spoke on BBC radio to Britain and the world. This is what he said. Tonight, for the first time, I can say a few words to you. Earlier today, I gave the crown to my brother George. He is now your king. I will soon leave this country and travel to France. My heart is with Alice and I cannot live without the woman I love. I don't know what will happen to me. Perhaps I will never see England again. But think of me tonight when I sail across the sea. God be with you. Long live King George. Edward left Windsor Castle and got into a large black car. It was now midnight and it was just beginning to rain. Take me away as quickly as you can, he said. The car moved over into the darkness and the rain. What a night, said the driver. I think the sky is crying, sir. And 1:13 a.m. They arrived at Portsmouth. Edward got out of the car and a voice said, the king is here. Edward stopped and looked out across the open sea. There was a thin, cold smile on his face. King, he said. No, I'm not a king. I'm just a man in love. Then he turned and walked onto the ship and into the night.